All right, all right, all right. Wonderful, wonderful. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of love to all our global queens and kings that is obviously definitely in the house here on the meeting platform and also on our varied YouTube and social media platforms. Really appreciate. Thank you all very much. And welcome one, welcome all, welcome to this wonderful deep dive, globally changing lives. Where you're in for a treat this evening, today, because we'll be having the book launch, the official book launch for our one and only Queen, Miriam Camille Edwards Clarke. And so, before all of this take place, and of course, the mindset and all of that, but before all of this takes place, we are going to, as you know, we'll be getting into our theme song. And our theme song is none other than our one and only Queen Loretta Shadari, international singing and recording artist, and she'll be singing a song that she gifted to us, In It to Win It. Because anything that you do, whatever you do, you have to be in it to win it. You cannot be divorced from whatever you want to win. Anything you want to win, you have to be in it. And so this is a very fitting song, In It to Win It, by our one and only Queen Loretta Shadari.
We are Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate again. Welcome everyone to this another deep dive globally changing lives. And we have a wonderful lineup in store for you. We are going to kick off things as usual after the lovely Queen Loretta Shadari in it to win it. It's the mindset. You know how I feel about the mindset. The mindset is very, very important. There's nothing else in life that is more important than the mindset. And of course, we have our one and only Queen naturopathic doctor, Jacqueline Warner, this wonderful evening, where she'll be speaking about hypertension, various ways of unclogging arteries, various ways of unclogging the arteries. All right, so listen very attentively. Of course, she is an entrepreneur. She's an international, well renowned speaker, inspirational speaker. And of course, she is the grandmother of 10, well, 9. 10 is coming. 10 is coming. 9. 10 is on the way. All right. And so we just want to thank Queen Dr. Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner for her dedication and of course her love for us to be giving us all of these information week after week. So without any further ado, we are going to put the mic in the hand of our one and only naturopathic doctor, Queen Jacqueline Warner. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Derek, for that introduction. Thank you for this amazing platform. And thank you for all the members that are here on our platform and those viewing on various channels, the YouTube channel. We welcome each and every one of you. Yes, I'm a grandmother of 10. Finally, I have a new grand daughter, Naomi Edwards, and she was born on Saturday. She was 6 pounds and 12 ounces. So I am excited. I can't wait to actually hold her because I've seen her on, they sent pictures for me. So, and she seemed to be so peaceful and so sweet and and charming already. So God is good and all is well. My daughter's well. The family, the children are all excited about their new sister. So all is good. Thank you to the Lord for making all that possible. And yes, tonight, hypertension is it's just not all about our blood pressure, but what makes it what it is. And unclogging and clogged arteries play a major role in our hypertension and other chronic diseases because of our arteries being clogged, and we need to learn how to unclog them and restoring our arteries. You know, just to think of it, let me begin with a little short story. And it can happen to any of our friends or loved ones that we know. A man once felt perfectly fine. He woke up, he went to work, he laughed with friends, and he lived what seems like a normal life. But one day, without warning, he collapsed. And that happened to a lot of people. One day they just collapsed. And doctors later explained that for years, okay, something had been happening quietly inside the body. Imagine, the doctor said for years this has been going on. His arteries were slowly becoming narrow and stiffer. Plague had been building up silently year after year. It doesn't tell you. He never felt what happened. There was no pain, no warning signs, no alarm bells until the day his heart could no longer get the blood it needed. And what shocked his family was what the doctor said next. They said, this process probably began 20 or 30 years ago. That means the disease started long before the symptoms appeared. And that is the challenge when with clogged arteries. We can't see that our arteries are clogged. We don't know that they're clogged until it happens that someone collapsed one day. And that's when we find out all the things that's going on. And then do we have the time to restore it at that moment or at that time? And they develop slowly and silently and invisibly. Like I said, we can't see, we don't know. But the encouraging news is that when we understand the causes, we can take steps to protect and restore our health. So it's not a dead sentence that you have clogged and arteries. When our toilets are clogged, we unclog them, don't we? When our zincs are clogged, we unclog them. You know? So why can't we unclog our arteries? So let's do an understanding of our arteries. Inside every artery is a delicate lining called the endothelium. And this lining is incredibly important. Why? Because it controls the blood flow and it prevents clotting, and it produces a powerful molecule called nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide helps the arteries to relax. It improves circulation, it reduces inflammation, and it prevents blood from clotting. So nitric oxide plays a major role within our arteries and even outside our arteries. Now, when nitric oxide levels are healthy, arteries stay flexible and open. But when the endothelium becomes damaged, the process of the artery disease begins. Organizations like the American Heart Association recognize that the endothelial dysfunction as one of the earliest stages of the cardiovascular disease. That's when we start having heart issues. Now, the root cause of the clogged arteries are several factors damage the endothelial lining of the arteries. One of the most significant one is chronic inflammation, and we always hear about inflammation. Inflammation can trigger by poor diet, excess sugar, smoking, chronic stress, lack of exercise, and of course, high blood pressure. So over time, cholesterol particles, calcium, inflammatory cells begin accumulating in the artery wall. Now, gradually, plaque, not the plaque on our teeth, the plaque within our arteries, which is basically calcium that gets caught in the cell, and that was where the plaque comes from. And the arteries become stiff and narrow. That stop allowing the blood flow to flow freely through the arteries. And that, of course, starts a problem. You could get a heart attack. You could get a stroke. You could get kidney disease. So research supported by the National Institutes of Health shows that the oxidative stress and inflammation play a major role in this process. Now, the organs that actually are affected, and I said a couple of them already, when arteries become blocked, many organs suffer. The first one is your heart. It may develop coronary artery disease and heart attacks. The brain, it may experience strokes and reduce circulation. The kidneys, they can lose their ability to filter the blood properly, here causing more issues within the body. The legs, they may develop peripheral and artery disease, and poor circulation. Even our eyes can suffer from reduced blood supply. So protecting our arteries means protecting the entire body. Okay? Now there's medical treatments, of course, like when the blockage becomes severe. Well, doctors got to do something to help you, so they're going to perform some kind of medical procedure as agnoplasty. That means opening the artery with a balloon. They do stents, placing a small mesh tube to keep the artery open. Now, this is doing things artificially. This is not the body doing it anymore. Okay. Bypass surgery, creating a new pathway for the blood to flow around the blockage. Now, because these are in severe conditions, they have to do something. It might not be the best, but they have to do it to save the life or prolong life. So doctors may also prescribe medication to lower the cholesterol, even though our body automatically makes cholesterol on its own. Okay? And it controls the blood pressure and reducing the clotting risk. And all that is medication that you have to take. These treatments save lives, but the lifestyle habits does not address the root cause. That's the only problem. They're only doing the procedure is to prolong life and keep you alive a little more. Okay? But it's not getting to the root problem, so you still have the problem. And now the healing role of the nitric oxide. The nitric oxide is one of the most powerful natural protectors of our arteries. It relaxes the blood vessels. It improves circulation and it reduces clot formation. So the body produces nitric oxide in two main ways: from the amino acid, the L-arginine, and from the nitrates found in vegetables. So when we eat nitrate-rich vegetables, our bodies convert them into nitric oxide. So nature has already provided powerful foods or tools to support healthy blood vessels. I don't know what I do sometimes, Okay. So breathing matters. And we might think, oh, what breathing has to do with that? Breathing, the way we breathe, even the way we breathe affects our circulation. And because we're not aware. So breathing through the nose instead of the mouth helps produce nitric oxide in the nasal passages. Or even if you breathe through your mouth, that nitric oxide is in your mouth. That will help when you eat. It will already infuse the food with the nitric oxide. And this improves oxygen delivery and support healthy blood pressure. Sometimes the smallest habits can have powerful effects, okay? So lifestyle habits that support healthy arteries. 3 lifestyle habits are particularly powerful. Exercise, number 1. Some of us don't do enough exercise. Exercise increases the nitric oxide production and it improves circulation. Whole food nutrition reduces the inflammation and stabilizes your blood sugar. Fasting or controlled eating patterns may improve metabolic health and reduce plaque progression. So together, these 3 habits support the body's natural healing system. Now, the top 15 foods that help cleanse and protect our arteries. Nature provides many foods that nourish our blood vessels. For instance, the most powerful are the beets, okay? Because these are full of nitrates, spinach, arugula, garlic, pomegranate, turmeric, ginger, berries, avocados, walnuts, olive oil, and not the one that doesn't burn. It has to burn. If the olive oil doesn't burn, that means it's just fat. It's not even olive oil. And kale, collard greens, and citrus fruits and flax seeds. So these foods contain antioxidants, first of all, a lot of minerals. They have healthy fats and they have natural nitrates that support the nitric oxide production and reduces inflammation. And the 10 foods that slowly damage the arteries. On the other hand, some foods gradually harm blood vessels. And these include processed meats such as bacon and sausage, refined sugars, sugary beverages, white flour products like pastries and white bread, trans fats, deep fried foods, excess salt, even though we need sodium, because sodium and potassium, it the sodium helps the potassium and the potassium works with the sodium. So we do need sodium, even though they say, don't use a lot of sodium, but it's the one that you buy, not the salt in your shaker or the one you put on your food. Okay. It's the one that comes in the cans and packages and bottles that's already added to preserve the food. That's the sodium that causes havoc to our arteries. Ultra processed snacks and foods, artificially processed diet foods, no good. Excess alcohol. And over time, these foods promote inflammation, metabolic stress, and vascular damage. Now, here is the encouraging truth. The body has an incredible ability to repair itself. The endothelial lining of the arteries can recover. Inflammation can be reduced. Circulation can be improved. When we make healthier choices, we activate the body's natural healing system. Health restoration is possible. Now here go just look at a garden and a river. Imagine a beautiful garden with a river flowing through it. The water moves freely, is nourishing every plant and every tree. And because the river flows freely, the garden thrives. But over a time, debris begins to fall into the river. Branches, dirt, stones slowly begin blocking the flow. Eventually, the water slows and the garden begins to suffer. The plants weaken, the fruits disappear. Not because the garden was poorly designed, but because the flow of life was obstructed. Our arteries are just like that river. They carry life-giving blood to every part of our body. And when plaque and inflammation block that flow, the body begins to suffer. But when we remove the debris, when we nourish the body properly, and we live wisely, the river begins to flow again, and the garden flourish one more. So we really have to look on how we take care of ourselves in movement, in the food that we eat, the choices that we make. We really have to focus in if we want longevity, if we want healthy arteries. And it all starts with choosing the right foods and the order we eat our foods and the right foods that we need to eat, not those processed foods. And when we go into the supermarket, we have to be aware of the foods that we know are rightful for our arteries and for our entire well-being. So let's take care of our arteries. Let's look at our arteries like that river. And we want them to be nourished, and we want them to carry that blood throughout our entire body. So I thank you for your listening ear. And again, back to you, Dr. Eric, and thanks again to everyone.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Thank you very much. It was awesome, awesome. And we have to remember that our body is our only healer. It's not the doctor. No.
Nope.
No, no, it's not the doctor. No, it's a gift from God. And if we treat our bodies right, then our bodies
That's right.
will work at that level of treatment, right? We have to remember, if you are a Bible person, if you are a, you know, a person who read the Bible, which is the best book on the planet, um, if you read the Bible, you'd recognize that when the plagues were coming on the Egyptians before Moses led the people out of Egypt, there were 10 plagues. Now, the last 7 plagues did not even affect the the Jewish people, because God kept them. And so when you look at Exodus 15 or 16, I think, Exodus 16, God said to them, if you keep my commandment and heed to my statutes, and of course, he's mainly talking about his laws of health. I will not let any of the diseases come upon you that
Yeah.
came upon the Egyptian. And the children of Israel spent 40 years in the wilderness. Did any of them get sick?
Nope.
Did the Bible talk about any of them being sick? No, no, not at all. Right? And so that's what we are talking about. God will keep us. God will keep us. And remember, God designed our body to to take care of ourselves. The key is the immune system. And if you treat the immune system properly, then of course, you know, you know, when you tell a person, say, you know, try to eat healthy and you know, have a healthier lifestyle. Oh, I'm almost dead one day. That is arrogance and ignorance,
Mm-hmm.
because I would prefer a good quality of life, not a life of sickness and being bedridden and going to the doctor 3 times a week. That don't make much sense. That don't make any sense, right? So I prefer quality of life. Now,
Amen.
I have not eaten flesh. No flesh. No chicken, no oxtail, no curry goat, no curry chicken, no, since 1998. Let me say that again. Since 1998. Nah, do my little exercise. Yes, I kind of, you know, lax on that sometime. Go to my bed early. Sometimes I lax on that also, 1 and 2 times or so. But for the better part, I try to live that kind of lifestyle.
Amen.
And I'm telling you, since 19, and I tell you, I have more energy today,
Mm-hmm.
especially that I'm married. You need energy when you're married, you know. Oh, praise the Lord.
Amen.
King Carlton, you need energy when you're married, you know. So
Sure do.
praise the Lord. Right? And so therefore, you have to um I prefer to live a healthy lifestyle, because you know, I want the energy. The older I get, I would like to remain youthful, you know, do me 20, 30 push-ups. Yeah, most men my age cannot do, barely can do 10. All right. And so let us let us let us take heed to all the counsel that Queen naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner have been giving for these few years now. So thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Any other comment? Any other comment? Or let me see the chat. Look like it. Good evening. Okay, just Suzette, I'm not sure if that's a question. You know, you are your oh, you are your doctor. Yes. Thank you very much, Queen Suzette. Thought he was asking a question. That was a statement. You are your doctor.
Your doctor. Yes.
Watch it. Watch it. Since Queen Suzette mentions that. You know, since Queen Suzette mentioned that. Watch it. If you get a cut, you get a cut. Just wash it under some water, you know, a pipe, running pipe water. Just wash it under some pipe water. Don't put any, you know, dressing on it. Don't put anything on it. Don't put nothing on it. Not even, well, maybe you can put like a band-aid on it to cover it from germs, right? But don't put any so-called healing things on it or anything. Will it heal? Yes! because the body was designed that way.
Heal itself.
That's how your body is designed by God, to heal itself. So you are your doctor.
Amen.
So when you feed yourself with herbs and you know, for the healing of the nation, when you heal, when you feed yourself these things, then your body will take care of it. I used to have asthma, and now I don't even have not even a flu, not even cold, flu or whatever you call it. You know, no, because my body is the temple, so I treat it that way, so that God can do His thing, so that I can consistently live in abundance. Because abundance is not just about money. Abundance is your whole life. Your whole life. All right, wonderful. Anyway, thank you very much, Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner. Any other comments? Any other comments? No. Let me just take a look over here on any comments in the YouTube chat. Yes, just thanking, thanks, a lot of thanks. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. Really appreciate it. Really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
sir.
All right, wonderful. So we are going to move right along into the next part of this wonderful program. All right, and of course that is our the official book launch.
Yeah.
The official book launch of Queen Miriam Carmen Granville Edwards-Clarke. Oh, hallelujah, praise the Lord. The Heart of a Servant. Nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself while caring for others using the A.R.T framework. What a mouthful topic, you know. And I should let you know that you know, a course study will be coming, because the A.R.T framework, you know, is a way in which you can actually take care of yourself as caregivers. Just want to read something out of the book, because if you go to Amazon right now using the link, it's free to read. Right? Come tomorrow, of course, you will you will have to you know, put a little funds together in order to download and all of that, and then the paperback or the hardcover book, physical book, will be available in a few more days. But for now, you can read it online for free. The link is in the description in the varied YouTube channels and social media, Facebook, etc. And of course, you can, the link is also in the flyer that you got to this program. All right. So let me read something out of the book. Oh my goodness. Magnifico. The heart of a servant, pure and true, guiding hands with a mission to pursue. In caring for caregivers, let us renew the strength and grace in all they do. Embrace the A.R.T framework is a guiding light. Ask with intention, reframe with insight. Oh my goodness, mighty God of Daniel. That is a mouthful out of the book there. And so at this time, we are going to ask our one and only Queen Miriam to grace us with her presence. So at this time, we just want to ask you to put your hands together for Queen Miriam Edwards-Clarke. Put your hands together there.
I am so grateful to God and all present here and on the varied social media platforms celebrating with me my book, The Heart of a Servant.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. I am able to, do all the niceties for on the behalf of all of Uno. Hey, oh mercy, wonderful. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence, Queen Miriam, Carmen, Granville, Edwards-Clarke. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. And oh my goodness, a book. A book. Oh my goodness. Just say something. Say something. Say anything. Anything.
Good evening, everyone. I am in awe. I am elated. I am excited. Now, my husband can do the loudness for me because I am not I wasn't cut out for that. But it's with mixed feelings that I share with you this evening this elation, this journey that has actually come to fruition, this journey that began 6 years ago.
Wow.
And truly, the heart of a servant is the heart that is resilient, the heart that is compassionate, the heart that is strong, the heart that is firm, the heart that cries, the heart that laughs, but the heart of a servant. As Jesus reminds us that when we serve with everything. He called us to be servants. He is. When he walked on this earth, he was a servant. He epitomized the servanthood. And that's what he wants us to be. That's who he wants us to be. But sometimes some people don't know how. Sometimes because of stress and pressure, service becomes like servitude. But having the strength, having the wisdom of how to care for oneself while being a caregiver, then service becomes a little bit more joyful because now we are balanced. Now, how did this book come about?
Yes, 6 years. So what inspired you to even start the journey to write this book? Are you like, you were a writer or also at school? What inspired you?
As you know, and as I've shared before, writing is not one of my greatest skills. If I could do everything with numbers, if I could respond to writing at school with numbers, if I could respond with my all of my reports with numbers, I would have done so. But because I cannot write write reports, I need to do I had to do that in school. I do that at work. However, to get to writing this book or writing poems, because I write a lot of poems too, to get to this phase, of course my hand and my brain does not coordinate at all times. So what I do to culminate everything is I record when I speak. So I could speak for a long time. The poems that comes out, I just record them and then I write.
Mm,
And the good thing about it, with all of our technology now, AI is a great assistance when it is used for good. It's a great assistance in taking the audio and put it in words, and then we fix it up.
mm. Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
But the inspiration came, of course, you would know that I've been a caregiver for many years and long time. And it is through this journey of learning and understanding the things that takes place when you give care, whether it's to a friend, a family, an elderly person, whatever it is, there are different things that comes into play. So understanding and knowing exactly what to do, when to do, and how to assist the persons you care for, it is profound.
Mm, nice.
Not just doing a guess and spell, but when you know and when you have a framework to work with, it it speaks volume. It helps to take the stresses out of what you do.
Mm. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for that inspirational. But what led you to write about care for caregivers? Why, because I know you're a lovey-dovey person. So you're more into the lovey-dovey romance kind of a, genre. But what brought you down that path? And I know you're a caregiver for many years, but why that? Why not a lovey-dovey softies?
So because I'm a lovey-dovey softest,
Oh,
I want to make sure that, and I've walked the walk of a caregiver. I've gone through the trenches. I've cried, I've laughed, I've felt stressed and all of that. So every person, whatever career path, we need to make sure that we are balanced. We take care of ourselves while we take care of others. There are times when I run from work, take care of what I need to do, and then just fall into bed, not transitioning as I would want to. And so, as the lovey-dovey softie, I want to make sure that all of my fellow caregivers know and understand and share in this helpful balance that you can actually continue with the lovey-dovey softy life and also with the persons you're caring for and your career and still give to the fullest.
mm,
So in writing, I'm sharing what to do, how to do, how to balance and still live a full life and enjoying what you do with the persons you love the most.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is it tailored to a specific set of people? Because I remember your book mentioned something about the sandwich something or another
Generation.
generation. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So what does that mean? What is that meaning? The meaning of that, and what does that allude to?
So the sandwich generation is when you have your family, your children, and you're taking care of an elderly parent, guardian, or a family member. So you are on the left, you're on the right, and so the left, the right, and you're in the middle.
Oh, left
So
and right are bread.
left and yeah, the left and right, and
You are
you're
the
in the
meat.
middle.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
So exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the meat needs to make sure that it's nourished, then you can actually give
Mm-hmm.
both.
Mm-hmm. So therefore, um, I first thought that this care for caregivers was really talking about nurses and so on, those LPN and so it doesn't, it's not,
It's for
oh,
everyone,
okay, okay.
whatever career path that you take. Remember, in order to show up at your best, at your fullest, you need to make sure that you're replenished, you're revived, you're restored. And there's sometimes some simple little things that we can do while we're on that journey to assist us to stay the course, to assist us in being our best. Because when we are overwhelmed, we snap at people. And you can be the nicest person, but when you're overwhelmed, there is no way that you can give of your best. And so this book is here to share with you how you can do little things, how you can enhance your life while you're enhancing others.
Okay. So which means care for caregivers is for every person on the planet.
Yes.
Even great grandmothers and great grandfathers who are taking care of their grandchildren, like like Queen Dr. Jacqueline Warner.
Yes.
10 grandchildren, you know.
Yes.
10. Don't tell her, you know. She have enough take care right now. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
he just told me
So
a secret.
yeah,
Queen Jacqueline Warner takes care of her grandchildren, 10 or 9, and one is
no,
on.
it come Saturday,
Oh,
she say.
the baby is
Yes,
born.
Saturday. Yeah.
So
So it's
yes,
10.
it's also
Mm,
applicable to Queen Jacqueline Warner. While you take care of those grandchildren, you have something to say, okay, I did not know this. You can look at the something in the book. It's a guide. It's helpful. It's not a whole big book where you will have to pull with you. It's very small, and there is something in it for everyone. Every caregiver needs care. Every caregiver needs nurturing. And the same way we nurture who we care for. We think night and day about what are we going to do the next, what are we going to do, what are we going to do. The same way we care and we think about the next thing to do. We think about the appointments. We think about the different cares that we need. We also need to put that on our agenda to care for ourselves so we can show up and be the better, best version of ourselves to take care of the persons that we love.
So also it speaks to parents taking care of children. It speaks
Yes,
to the
it speaks to once you're
oh
a
wow.
human, it speaks to you. Once you're a human and you give care in any capacity, it speaks to you.
So wife taking care of them husband
Yes,
and
because
husband take
yes,
it
because
speaks okay.
remember we were both taking care of our sick spouses, And you did not know all of this before. So
No.
if I had the book
I
then,
tell you.
then you would have been able to find it on Amazon.
Yes, 6 years.
Yes.
I mean, that is like 2019.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh yes, a lot of pointers will be in there already for me. Yes, better late than never.
Yes.
All right, wonderful.
So
Thank
you would have those pointers that
Mhm.
that you would assist in people around us. Of course, you remember the other day when my aunt was here because of
Mhm.
some of the things that you actually gained
Yes,
from the
yes,
book, you were
yes,
able
yes.
to assist her.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Wonderful. So even oh my goodness, everyone, not
Yes.
just for nurses or
No,
CNN and LPN and
no, not CNN, CNA.
CNA. Oh mercy, CNN. Wow. Okay, CNA. Right. Okay, wonderful. Right. All caregivers.
All
From once you
caregivers.
are giving care,
Yes.
it speaks to you.
Yes. Caregivers need care.
Yes.
And because I care for you, I make sure that this is available, that you can gain from it and you can nurture yourself while nurturing others.
Wow.
And in nurturing yourself it's there in finding ways how to. It's not far. Finding ways how to stay replenished while I replenish the persons I care for.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So what's next? I mean, we don't really have a physical book as yet, yeah, or the digital download or anything like that. So exactly when those things will be, forthcoming.
So the digital download will be available tomorrow for purchase, and the book in your hand will be available in a couple of days on Amazon.
Oh, everything is on Amazon.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, as time goes by, we'll be having launch parties, physical launch parties, road shows, and all of that. So you will be in the know when those things are ready.
All right, wonderful. Hey, road trip. All right, anyway, road trip. Nice. We have to go incorporate King Carlton and Queen Dr. Jacqueline One and Queen Suzette and Dr. Nadu and Queen Nancy and just invite everyone.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful.
Now the point what Derek read earlier, that's one of the poems that I wrote.
What?
Yes.
For real? Oh, mercy. You're a poem woman.
And do you want me to read it?
No, we did read it. You have another one?
No.
Okay. You don't have no more in the book? One poem in the book?
That's the beginning of
That's the one poem
yes,
in the
that's
book.
the entrance of the
Okay,
book, the
okay.
entrance.
Yeah,
The heart of a servant.
Heart of a servant, pure and true. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, thank you very much. That spoke to me. It spoke to me. Definitely. So what next? I mean, all right, the book complete. We see the live copy in our hand and all of that, and maybe the next 6 months or to a year. What next?
So going forward, this book is not just stopping here. There will be programs that you'll be engaged in that I will help you to go through the different phases of the ART framework. And you'll be given information as to when this begins. And you can find me on my website, the careforcaregivers.com. And those programs will be provided in a couple of weeks. Some of them will be a little for free, and every single day you will get a quote. Starting next month, you'll get a quote so you can go and get replenished, just enjoy each day as you read the different quotes. So this is not a one stop. We'll be connecting on a consistent basis. And for those who would like to join the program, you will hear much more about it as to what's the cost and everything. And we will go places together. The heart of a servant.
Oh, so which means you're talking about a workshop.
Several different
Workshops.
different times,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
different
okay,
times.
okay.
And
Mhm.
but every single week, per se, every single week, not day, every single week, there will be a quote, and we will be connecting where workshops are concerned, so you can consistently be upgraded. You can consistently get information. You can share information and be in the know as to how to take care of yourself as a caregiver using the ART framework.
Wonderful, wonderful. Definitely. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate. So we have a lot in store for us. This is not just a book per se. This is a whole work in progress. So it's not just to read the book, but it's to really get involved in the whole program, because every one of us give care, and so every one of us needs care. If you give care, you need care.
Yes.
Right? And sometimes we take ourselves for granted.
Yeah.
All right. And we just taking care of everybody, taking care of the children, taking care of the grandparents, taking care of the parents, taking care of the cat, the dog, the fish in the bowl, taking care of the house, taking care of auntie and uncle. Oh my goodness, it's just goes on and on and on. So you are drained. You're drained.
So you need to be
So you need
refilled.
to be refilled.
Yes.
Because you can't give what you don't have.
Definitely.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So it's not just a reading book or a book to read, but there will be follow-up programs, follow-up workshop, a whole pile of things. Prizes and surprises and all of those things. Right? So nice. So nice. So therefore, stay tuned, because there's much, 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 much more. And what's the website again?
It's
Care
Haven
for caregivers.com. Okay.
And
so
you can also join my
Facebook
group, which is Haven for Caregivers.
Okay. So, oh my goodness. So we should put those link, maybe by now and next Tuesday or Thursday, we will definitely put those link in. That's Haven for Caregivers.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Questions?
Anyone want to make any comments or ask any questions or anything like that? Anyone? You can. I think the mic is up. Let me just double check. Yes, the raise hand is up, so you can. Let me say somebody. Some people look like congratulations, Queen Edwards. Experience causes wisdom, blessings. Queen Miriam, I would like my book to be signed by you. Please tell me how to get it. Well, Queen Nancy, as you may have heard, that the physical book is not out as yet. Fortunately, or unfortunately, The physical book is not out as yet.
So we will,
So
once it's out, we'll get it. We'll definitely get it
so
to
you
you.
need to maybe text me your address, right? Text me your address so we can have those on hand to sign and then send to you. So address would need to be known, all right, for that. Let me see now. Amazon, will Amazon be able to have those right there signed?
No,
Or no, you
she
have to.
want me to sign it. She wants me to
Oh, she
sign.
wants you to sign.
Yes,
Right. Okay.
yes,
All right.
yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Wonderful. So, I say Queen Nancy. It's Queen Nancy. No, Queen Suzette. Queen Suzette, go ahead. Unmute and
All right, and Auntie Little, that's what I know you as, and that's what I'll always call you. I am so proud of you. I know a little of your journey and not a lot because you don't share a lot, but you go through with God. And no, this is one of the blessings that you're reaping from the journey that you have gone through. And God has always been at the forefront, and let him continue to be there, and he'll continue to guide you. And I enjoy looking at your partnership that you have on the screen right in front of me. I I am proud of you, and I'm just elated. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, planting the seeds, encouraging the persons, sharing the stories you're sharing. Just continue to do what God, be serving the purpose that God has you here to do. That's my 2 cents.
Thank you, Suzette. My niece Suzette. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Queen Suzette. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much for those kind, wonderful words. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Queen Jacqueline Warner, naturopathic doctor. Go ahead.
Congratulations again, Queen Miriam Edwards. You're you're on the right track for sure, because there is a lot of caregivers that give care, but they don't take care of themselves. And I can really relate because, well, I can't say for when I was a caregiver for my dad, I had an opportunity, but like you said, it felt a little stressed. It was a little heavy. Because it's all about the other person, giving the care to the other person. So you don't give the care to yourself that you really need. So your book is right on time, and I think it will help a lot of caregivers. My late sister also had a problem because she was a caregiver to her husband, and unfortunately, she didn't take care of herself. You know, it wasn't balanced, in other words, because it was more about him and his condition and his situation. Took a lot of her time. It took a toll on her body. So your book is right on time. I think it will touch a lot of people's hearts and help people to learn how to take care of themselves. So right on time. Congratulations, and continue to do what God has already placed in you to do. Okay, and enjoy the journey.
Thank you,
You're
Queen
welcome.
Jacqueline
You're welcome.
Warner. Thank you. And yes, it's timely. Now it's here. Let's care for ourselves that we can care for others.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen naturopathic doctor Jacqueline Warner. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? All right, let me see in the chat here. There might be, I'll just say someone. Okay, somebody just say thank you, and Queen Miriam, I would like my book to be signed. More persons want the book to be signed. They need a signed copy. Okay, authentic signed copy.
Yes.
Okay, not dibby thing. They need it signed. All right, and so on. So as we said, as soon as the physical book is available, then we will definitely, well, she will definitely have some on hand to do that for you. Okay. So
And we'll be going different places to have book signings. So when that's happening, we will also let you know.
Oh mercy. All right. And wonderful. All right. Thank you very much. We might have to go to St. Lucia. St. Lucia or St. Vincent
For
for
Queen
for Queen
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline one. Is where there again?
Where
Queen
are you?
Queen Jacqueline one. Which part where there again?
You going real far, St. Martin, but
St.
I will
Martin.
probably,
Martin.
but I'm gonna be in Duncan. I'm gonna be in Duncan soon, South Carolina.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, we don't have to go far. Going to be in Duncan. That's
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be there for some
Okay.
time.
Remember we
Okay,
did stop
wonderful.
them
Yes.
before we go.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Right. No, we did pass through and we did stop at
So
no, it's Duncan. We did
it's
stop.
okay.
Yes.
We were in Duncan.
Yeah, we did. We were in Duncan one maybe
But we'll be going back to Duncan.
2023,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
2024 or something like that. Someday. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, go ahead. All right. Thank you. All right. Nice. King Carlton. Nice. Looking young, fresh and green. Look like you're taking Jacqueline Warner in tonic. All right, wonderful. Okay, so at this time, we're just going to ask Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner to give her final comments.
Well, the Bible begins and ends with the image of a river of life. In Revelation 22, chapter 22, verse 2, it speaks of a river of the water of life, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. God has given us everything we need. And just as the river brings life to the garden, healthy circulation brings life to our bodies. So let us care for the bodies we have been given, and let us nourish them wisely and protect them faithfully and live in a way that allows the river of life within us to flow freely. Thank you so much again for your listening ear. I hope this topic, would help us to do better when it comes to taking care of ourselves, and most of all taking care of our inner bodies, our organs, and eating the right foods, and getting more focused on the things that is good. I can't remember where it was where it says a cheerful heart. Yes, it was in Proverbs 17:22. It says a cheerful heart is good medicine. So imagine if our hearts are in good condition, we ourselves are in good condition, and we can enjoy, like Queen Miriam stated, that we will be able to take care of others, because you know what, our heart is in good condition, and we're able to focus better and make better decisions because we are in the better health. So our health has to be in top notch for us to care for anyone. And we're going to learn more from Queen Miriam Clarke as she show us how to use the frame of art, or art frame. A.R.T, the frame of A.R.T. Okay, so thank you again. Enjoy the rest of the webinar and have a beautiful weekend.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner. Really appreciate, really do appreciate you. And at this time, mm, at this time, final from Queen Miriam.
Taking care of the heart. As a caregiver is will help us to take care of others, as the Bible talk about being good steward of your time, your talents, and your resources. God has given us this temple to take care of it. And if we rob ourselves of the what we need in order to be what we in order to do, if we neglect that, we are unable to show up. We're unable to assist. We are unable to be balanced, that we can be joyful, as Queen Jacqueline Warner talk about a cheerful heart. When we are energized, we're more cheerful, we're more spunky, we're able to, even when we're taking care of someone who is sick, because we are energized, we can dance, we can sing, we can do little things that will help to enhance them. Sometimes when I remember my mother-in-law just recently, shortly before she passed away, we normally go to the garden and we would have some good times while she's talking about the herbs and all of that that she plants. And we had some good times, though she was in pain some of the times, but because of the energy that was around her, she was able to laugh. We When my sister was here and we were watering the garden, and I was red from head to toe, and I use it as a dancing moment and to enjoy. So all of that will help in the mix. Some crazy things I do sometimes. So it helps to enhance, to strengthen. It just help them to laugh, help them to relax a little bit, even through them going through the stress of pain or whatever they're going through. So a cheerful heart will help to uplift. So as caregivers, using the ART framework of this book, it will help you to balance the scale. So while you're taking care of others, you are being cared for. And so you show up being joyful. And joyful doesn't mean that you're skinning your teeth all the time, but that joy exudes from within. And so someone talk about, oh, your energy, that joy that comes out, it just uplifts. And so it changes the dynamics of the persons, it changes the dynamic of the atmosphere of the room, the atmosphere of the wherever. Once you are joyful, it comes from within. And so caring for caregivers, I am passionate about you. That's the reason this book came from within, to share with you how you can show up, how you can balance the scale and still give care to the fullest. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Miriam. Really appreciate, really appreciate. And of course, all the contact information. So if you need a counselor, right here. If you need a tax advisor, right here. If you need your your marriage counseling, right here. You know, I tell you, all in one. Uh, right? So it's all in one, right here. Okay. So thank you very much, Queen Rosalind. Thank you very much for that those kind words in the chat, Queen Rosalind. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Thank you all very much. Um, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Derek and Mrs.
All right.
Clark.
Thank you,
Oh,
Queen Roslyn.
Thank you, Queen Rosalind.
Jacqueline. Good night,
All
everybody.
Thank you.
right, all right.
Yes. My God.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Love, love, love everybody.
Enough love,
Enough
enough
love.
love.
Yeah.
All right. And so, as we are looking to bring the curtains down, um, we just want to thank Queen Jacqueline Warner and Queen Miriam, and especially for this book launch. Thank you very much for being here, and your support means a lot.
I am so grateful to God and all present here and on the varied social media platforms celebrating with me my book, The Heart of a Servant.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. Those on the varied social media platform. As you know, we on this platform will be having a little after party. So if you're on the meeting platform, just stick around a little and we will be engaging in a little after party. Those on the varied YouTube and Facebook platforms. Really appreciate you being here also. But we'll be bringing the curtains down right now on the social medias. But before we go, enjoy your weekend, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. And remember to support financially by purchasing a copy of your own book. It will assist you. Two, remember on Sunday, we have Dream Team meeting. And every Monday, it is Mindset Monday with Queen Miriam at the Hem. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's Deep Dive, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And remember, it might be Eastern Daylight next week. And on Tuesday morning, no, Tuesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It will be the Yvonne duo, that is Queen Dr. Yvonne and Queen Yvonne Finn with One Global Movement. And of course, on Thursday morning, it is O Passion with Singapore and Malaysia, and that will be at 8, well, I think it will be 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So yes, there are many meetings for you and I to be involved in. So hope to see you. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Remember to stay for a little after party, those that are here on this platform. But for now, the YouTubers and the Facebookers